Everyone's life has its ups and downs, great days and not so great days. For Mindy, it was as if she was the pilot of a plane filled with travellers. These travellers were her thoughts, feelings, memories, urges and sensations. They tried to tell her what to do and where to go. Some of the travellers were scary, thoughts like, no one likes me and I'm not good enough, and emotions like anxiety, irritation, despair, and even embarrassment. All Mindy wanted was to be a loyal friend, have adventures, and celebrate life. This was like heading east. It gave her a sense of vitality. Sometimes when she headed in her vague direction, the not-so-nice travellers would come up to the front of the plane and threaten her. Some said she wasn't good enough to have friends and adventures. Fear popped up regularly. So did embarrassment and shame. Mindy didn't want these guys around. They seemed intent on stopping her from going east. So she landed the plane and fought to get rid of the travellers. Her struggle switch was now on. She tried telling them in a very loud and firm voice to shut up, but they didn't. She tried telling them to go away, but they wouldn't. The more she struggled, the bigger and creepier they got. The door in her plane only opened to let more travellers on. No one could leave. Despair had Mindy make a deal with the others. If you all return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts, I'll go where you tell me to. She flew every which way in order to keep them quiet. Then Mindy realised she was always struggling, either grounded or heading every which way but east. The travellers had control of her plane. Her life was hijacked. Then Mindy heard a message from air traffic control.
Act now, Mindy. You control the direction of your plane, not the travellers. Feelings can't take over the flight controls unless you let them. Thoughts can't touch you. They're not even 3D.
Now Mindy knew the travellers didn't have control. She decided to let go of struggling and head eastward. At first she felt uncomfortable, but Mindy made space for these unpleasant travellers. She kept her struggle switch off and courageously kept heading east. Now Mindy could fly in fun ways with friends to new adventures. She noticed the sun shining, her hands on the controls, and the encouraging and wise travellers who had been there all along. Courage meant allowing her fear and the others to be with her on the journey. Life for Mindy was now rich, full, and meaningful.